Hello and welcome to Premier Literacy Technologies training videos, and today we're talking about the Talking Checkbook. And the Talking Checkbook is primarily designed for low vision or blind users, and we are going to try to step our way through creating an account and showing some of the basic features in the Talking Checkbook. To get started, I'm going to go ahead and press my Windows key on my keyboard, and using my up and down and left right arrows, I'm going to navigate to the All Programs and then go to Talking Checkbook, and then I'll hit enter to open that up. First of all, we need to start our create an account. So I'm going to go ahead and give this account a name. I'm going to go ahead and say it is my checking account. I can give it a number if I want, and I'm going to say that it's checking. I can put in my phone number if I want, and a fax number so that I can bring it back. And I can also put notes. My checking account for my new job. And if I have a URL, I can put that in there as well. So once I'm done filling out my account, and you can have several different accounts, actually as many as you want. And you can see here's my checking account. And Talking Checkbook is designed to work with screen readers, so you can navigate using tab or up and down arrows to get started. And what we are going to do now is I'm going to go ahead. I have a zero balance in my account, and if I hit the Alt and S key, it brings me up to my settings. So I can use my up and down arrows. Again, that was Alt and S. And I can then decide printing adjustments, currency type. The default is US dollars, but you can change that if you want. Voice options, and if I go ahead and select enter, I can then see my various voice options. One is standard, JAWS for Windows, Window Eyes, or no voice. And we'll just leave it on standard for now. And next, I need to put in some money so that I can create some withdrawals. So I'm going to go ahead and hold the control key down and press N. And this will bring up a transaction account for my checking account. And if it automatically goes to or is selected the transaction type, so I'm going to go with deposit. If I hit the tab key, it goes to check number. I can just put whatever the check number could be. It'll default with today's date, but you can change that if you want. And it's to, and I'm going to say me. And let's put in $2,000. And automatically what will happen is $2,000.00 will be entered into the field below, and if I had JAWS installed, you would hear that, or Window Eyes, you would hear that. And there's a little memo, and there's a category if I wanted to put any kind of category for I'm just going to put pay for work, and additional notes. I can put in all kind of things that I can search for later. So it's nice if you really want to keep some detailed tracking of where your checks are coming and going. And so I'm putting in that it's pay for work done making a movie. So I have done my first transaction. I'm just going to tab over. I can print the check if I want, but I'm just going to say OK. We'll go over printing later. And there I have my first deposit. And with JAWS or Window Eyes, if you select an item, it will read the transaction number that just appears by default. And then I can find out, it'll read the whole line, and I can find out what that is. Now, again, if I wanted to, let's say, pay a phone bill, I hold down the Control key, press New, or N for New, and I'm going to make a withdrawal. We just use withdrawal or deposit, for the two types of transactions. I'll put in my check number. I'll leave the date, and I'm going to put phone company, and it's going to make it $200.00. And in the memo, I'm just putting in pay the phone bill. And for additional notes, I'll put something like I skipped a couple payments. And now, again, I can print the check. And when we print the check, we use the program will use standard QuickBook type checks that you can get from a variety of vendors. And I'm just going to say OK. And now you will see that the account balance is automatically adjusted. The bill has been deducted. And if I needed to hear or find out what the balance is, all I'd have to do is hit Control B, and Window Eyes will go ahead and tell, or JAWS will read the balance out of that. Now, some other nice features that we have are, if you hold down the Alt key and press H, you can load the help, and also if tabbing or arrow key down once and get the hotkey list, there you can hear all of the different controls that you can do, like new transactions, Control N, open the current transaction that's selected, and that would be Control 0, help is F1, and so on and so forth. So it will, again, read to you all the different shortcuts that you can do. I'm going to go ahead and close that. I'd like to thank you for joining us, and please stay tuned for the next installment of the Talking Checkbook videos, as we will dive in deeper to find out some of the more robust features and abilities that the checkbook offers. Again, thank you for joining us. Please come and visit us at our website at www.readingmadeeasy.com.